Sure. Wyatt on the pleas. Yep. That's right.
Good morning, Judge. Hey.
How are you?
Good.
We'll do
Huh?
Wyatt. We'll do Wyatt.
Okay, that's what I needed. Thank you.
Just told me. Could we get Barrera Thompson?
Sure.
Good morning, Your Honor.
How are you doing?
Doing well.
Gotta wait for your attorney to get connected. There he is. He's muted though. There he is.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Wait for Claudia to get hooked up here now. Yeah, your audio is not hooked up. There it is. All right. Mr. Barrera Thompson.
Yes, sir.
Would raise your right hand. Be sworn. You swear or affirm testimony about to give be the truth, the whole truth, and the truth stuff you got.
So we got it. Yes.
Is your true name Daisy Barrera Thompson?
Daisy Barrera Thompson Sr. Yes, sir.
Okay. And do you understand in this case you're charged with criminal trespass?
Yes, sir.
And have you had enough time to go over this case with your attorney?
I have not.
You haven't had enough time?
I've not.
Your Honor,
spoken to her.
it's kind of a weird deal. We went over it all about 9 months ago. We went over all the plea paperwork. We've been over his case. I mean, this has been going on for quite a while, and then Dazon kind of disappeared, right? But I had the plea papers. They're already done. It's time served. Dazon, do you want to have a trial? I mean, do you want to go over it some more, or?
Oh no, that's fine. We can do the time served. That's
Okay.
fine.
That you remember when we went over all the plea papers?
I do recall that. Yes.
Okay. That's what we're here on, and we're just getting this done now.
Okay.
And that's all I'm asking is, have you had enough time to go over the case and you understand you're pleading to 4 days in jail with credit for 191 days? You understand that? You're pleading to 4 days in jail with credit for 191 days.
Okay. So 109.
The 191 days will take care of any money you owe and any time you owe. You'd be time served as of right now in this case.
For 191 days that I've sat.
Yeah, Dazon, when we worked this deal out, you'd already been in jail for 191 days. I mean, this is all. So you have credit for all of that time, and that's going to take care of your 4-day sentence and any court costs that you have.
Okay, most definitely.
Sound good?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right.
I understand that for a second.
And do you understand
like,
we're doing this plea electronically and your attorney's online with us right now?
Okay.
You understand we're doing the plea electronically?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
Are you okay doing the plea that way?
I am okay.
All right. To the charge of criminal trespass, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Accept your plea guilty, find you guilty, sentence you to 4 days in jail. You'll get credit for 191 days. You'll be time served as of right now, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions about anything?
So the 191 days was initially probably was the sentence, and the 4 days is what covered that?
No, 4 days is your sentence. 191 days is how many days you've been in jail that you'll get credit for.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I be-
Thank you.
Yes, see you later. All right, let's do
I said there's no talking in here.
We have Mr. Palomares Alvarez.
Hello, sir.
How are you doing?
Good, and you, sir?
I'm good. Just waiting for your lawyer to get all the way hooked up here.
Well, I keep hitting the start video and it's not coming on.
It's okay. We can probably do it without a video. That's okay.
Okay, I'm sorry, Judge.
Are you okay doing your plea without your being able to see your lawyer?
Yes, that's fine, sir.
Okay. All right. If you would raise your right hand and be sworn. You swear or affirm testimony about to give be truth, the whole truth, nothing but truth, help you God.
Yes, sir.
Is your true name Edgar Palomares Alvarez?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand you have two cases pending, one charge or both charged you with making terroristic threats?
Yes, sir.
And in both cases, your attorney has worked out plea agreements for 130 days in jail with credit for at least 146 days. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You understand both cases will result in you being time served as of today?
Yes, sir.
And have you had enough time to go over the cases with your attorney?
Yes, sir.
And do you also understand we're doing this plea electronically and your attorney is online with us right now?
Yes, sir.
To each of these charges, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Accept your plea guilty in each case, find you guilty in each case, sentence you to 130 days in each case. You'll get credit for at least 146 days in each case. You'll be time served as of right now, okay?
Yes, sir.
You have any questions about anything?
No, sir.
All right, good luck. Thank y'all.
All right, thank you, Judge.
We have Robert Jenkins.
Your judge?
I'm trying to find out if we have an attorney. Who's Robert Jenkins on for? The collector? Let's see. I don't know what he's on here for. You're muted, Mr. Jenkins. It's a little red microphone button. There you go.
Thank
Are you here? Are you here for Kleckner?
I am here for Tamara Wyatt.
Oh, okay. We're going to do that one last. Are you covering for Sherry
No.
Adams or?
No, I am Miss Wyatt's attorney.
No, I have the wrong. Oh, okay. They didn't write it down here. Okay. Well, we've got to do her last because she's apparently in a special pod.
Yeah, she's in quarantine.
Okay. We'll get to her as soon as we can. You can hang on with us or just mute yourself and we'll get back to you here in a few minutes.
I'll just mute myself. Thank you.
Okay. Should we have Mr. Butler? Yeah, I thought sure was doing one. It just is all written together here. All right. Are you Mr. Butler?
Correct.
If you would raise your right hand and be sworn. You swear or affirm testimony about to give be truth, the whole truth, nothing but truth, so help you God.
I do.
Is your true name Gary Eugene Butler Jr.?
Yes.
And do you understand your charge in this case of criminal mischief?
Yes.
Have you had enough time to go over the case with your attorney?
I have.
And it looks like y'all worked out a plea agreement for 60 days in jail with credit for at least 98 days. Do you understand that?
I do.
And you understand we're doing this plea electronically and your attorney is online with us right now?
I do.
Are you okay doing the plea that way?
Yes.
To the charge of criminal mischief, how do you plead?
Guilty.
I accept your plea of guilty. Find you guilty. Sentence you to 60 days in jail. You'll get credit for at least 98 days. You should be time served as of right now, okay?
Thank you.
And I'm still working on your felony, but trust me, it's on its way. Okay?
What does that mean?
That means I'm working on getting you out today. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Do you have any questions about anything?
Yes, I do. Am I gonna be out today?
Well, she just answered that for you. If she can get your felony taken care of, yes.
I have calls into everybody.
Bye.
Bye. May I be excused, Your Honor?
Yes, see you later.
Bye.
We don't have Kleckner. We're missing Kleckner. He's the only other one we have before the Wyatt.
So we,
Yeah, we're waiting for Donald's attorney.
what about Stewart? Are we gonna do him before White?
I don't see a Stewart.
It's
Stewart?
17:32 for today.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, those are, we do those after all the pleas.
Mm.
Yeah, we try to knock out all the pleas first. 'Cause they're
I know,
simpler.
Judge, I have that inmate in here with me, so I have to get him back before I can go to the infirmary.
Okay, so we need to do the mental health stuff before we do Wyatt even. Okay, that's fine.
I'm sorry. I
That's fine.
apologize.
We can do that. Let's take care of this, Mr. Donald real fast, and then we'll
There's no talking in here, so.
take care of those, and we'll get back to the other one.
Okay.
Mr. Jenkins, I don't know if you heard that, but we've got to do these mental health hearings before we even get to your clients. It might be another 15, 20 minutes.
Yes, Your Honor, I heard. Thank you.
Okay. Not yet. Yes. All right, now can we have Mr. Donald, please?
Yes, sir. Good morning, Your Honor.
How are you?
Good morning. Good
Thank
morning.
you.
All right, Mr. Donald, if you would raise your right hand and be sworn.
Yes,
You
sir.
swear or affirm testimony about to give me the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
All right. Is your true name Lamarcus Jermaine Donald?
Yes, sir, it is.
And you understand you have two cases pending, one charged you with assault, the other one charged you with criminal mischief.
Yes, sir.
Have you had enough time to go over each case with your attorney?
Yes, sir, I have.
And do you understand we're doing this plea electronically and your attorney is online with us right now?
Yes, sir.
Are you okay doing the plea that way?
Yes, sir.
And you understand in the assault case, you'll be sentenced to 60 days in jail with credit for 65 days back time. And in the criminal mischief case, you're going to receive a deferred sentence. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. To each of these charges, how do you plead?
I plead guilty.
All right. Accept your plea guilty in each case. In the assault case, you'll be found guilty, sentenced to 60 days in jail with credit for 65 days. In the criminal mischief case, you'll be accept your plea guilty and defer finding guilt for a period of 12 months. You'll be placed on community supervision for 12 months on deferred status in order to do the things contained in your plea agreement, okay?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions about anything?
Can you, no, sir, I don't. No, sir.
Okay. Good luck.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Good luck,
thanks.
Mr. Donald. Your Honor, thank you for the court's time.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
See you-
May I be excused?
Yes, see you later.
Thank you,
Okay.
guys. Bye-bye.
Is Leah doing mental health? Okay. One mental health case? All right. Are you all ready?
Yes.
This is Mr. Stewart, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And we find this. And I do have a copy of the mental health assessment. I am going to consider for the purpose of this hearing. Did y'all want to call any witnesses?
Yes, Judge. And there were 2 assessments. I just want to make sure the one that you have is dated August 31st of this year. It's the most recent.
This one's dated August 31st. Yes.
Great. And yes, please, I'd like to call Mr. Stewart.
If you would raise your right hand and be sworn. You swear or affirm testimony about to give be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Mr. Stewart, we're here requesting a mental health bond. Have you ever been diagnosed with a mental health illness?
Yes, ma'am.
When did you receive your first diagnosis of a mental health illness?
February of 2021.
Okay. And what were you diagnosed with?
Bipolar, anxiety, depression.
Did you receive medications at that time?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And where did you go to receive treatment in those medications?
Glen Oaks Hospital.
How long were you there?
2 weeks.
Okay. And when you were released, were you required to take medications?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you stay on those medications?
Yes, ma'am.
And at some point, did you get any more treatment for like any kind of, did you go to any facility for any more treatment for mental health issues?
Life pack.
Okay. When was that?
When I was released, February the 19th.
Okay. And did you ever go to, I'm sorry, I guess I thought you went, oh, did you get any mental health treatment in the Dallas County Jail?
Yes, ma'am.
When was that?
August the 2nd.
So like right before you got to Collin County?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you receive medications in the jail?
No, ma'am.
Are you receiving medications now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And if you were to get out on a mental health bond, it means that you have to take care of your mental health conditions while you're waiting for your cases to be filed. And if that happens, you have to have transportation. Do you have a car?
Yes, ma'am.
So you would be able to report to court once a month?
Yes, ma'am.
You'd be able to get to Life Path or I'm sorry, Homeward Bound?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you have a phone?
Yes, ma'am.
So you know you'd be required to check in by phone with Tony Fox. She's waving at you right now.
Yes.
Okay. And where would you be staying?
3440 Timber Glen Road.
And who lives there?
My cousin.
Okay. And if you were to be released from jail, who was going to pick you up?
My brother.
And your cousin and brother, and I believe a sister, are they all local here?
Yes, ma'am.
And they're all willing to support you and help you get your treatment?
Yes, ma'am.
And it looks like you were planning, if you were to be released, that you're planning to use MetroCare and Homeward Bound. Has that ever been set up for you in the past?
No, ma'am.
Okay, but you've already set it up to where you know that you would be able to receive their services?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. I'll pass the witness.
Does the state have any questions?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Stewart, how are you this morning?
Okay.
I just had a couple of questions to follow up based off of what your attorney said. And so just to be clear, I'm trying to get a timeline down. So when were you released from Dallas? Was that in February of 2021? So this year?
No, ma'am. It was
Or is that August?
August.
Okay. So you were released from Dallas County jail where you were receiving medication. That was on August 10th.
Yes, ma'am. And I got here.
Okay. And you, prior to that, you had not received any sort of treatment at Glen Oaks or through MetroCare. Is that right?
I was at Glen Oaks Hospital. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. But besides going to Glen Oaks in February, before then you had not received any mental health treatment. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. I went to Life Path in Mesquite.
Okay. But I have your notated on your mental health assessment that you did not follow through with treatment at Life Path. Can you tell us why that was?
My mother and them took me to Houston.
Okay. But you'd be living with your cousin here in Dallas, is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Does your cousin, does he have any criminal history or has he
No,
ever
ma'am.
had any offense?
No, she does not.
Okay. And I know you were in Glen Oaks Hospital in 2021 following a suicide attempt. Do you have any other suicidal ideations right now?
No, ma'am. I've been on my medication. Well, they just started me when I got here like a week ago, 2 weeks, a week and a half.
Okay. And you understand though that if you're released, you have to continue to take that medication.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you've never been on medication before, is that right? Prior to this year?
No, ma'am.
Okay. No further questions for this witness.
Anything else from the defendant?
No, sir.
Rest.
Rest.
Anything else from the state?
Yes, Your Honor, just the defendant's criminal history to read into the record.
Okay.
On October 2003, the defendant was convicted of possession of marijuana in Dallas County, where he served 30 days. On June 2nd, 2011, the defendant was convicted of a Mandel possession of controlled substance felony group 1, where he was put on deferred adjudication for 4 years. On June 19th, 2012, the defendant was arrested for organized retail theft out of Denton County. There's no prosecution data available on that for that offense. And then on July 1st, 2021, the defendant was arrested for unlawful carrying of a weapon out in Pearland in Houston, and there's currently no prosecution data on that case because it is still pending. And the defendant has the current offenses with Palm County.
Anything else?
No, the state rests and close.
Any argument from the state?
Your Honor, at this time, we would defer to the court and just ask for, extensive urine analysis and, a substance abuse evaluation to go along with the standard mental health bond condition.
Okay. Mr. Stewart, we're going to get you out on bonds today, and you've got to do what you say you're going to do. What you mainly have to do is you've got to come see me once a month. You've got to talk to Tony every week.
Yes, sir.
The first check-in with me, I think it's September not September, it's gonna be October or something.
21st.
21st. That's gonna be the next time I see you. In between there, you'll call Tony every week, let her know how you're doing. You need anything, make sure she knows what's going on. Give her access to your medical records so that they can check on your treatment. And
Yes, sir.
I think you're going to Metro Care.
Yes.
And get in there and get your medication started, okay?
Okay.
Tony, do you want to tell me anything?
Yes. Mr. Stewart, sorry about that. When you get out, call me tomorrow, first thing in the morning, so we can go over what you need to be doing to get into services as soon as possible.
Yes,
And,
ma'am.
anything that I can do to help. I've not been able to get a hold of your brother for the ride. I will keep trying that.
Okay.
Otherwise, you may have to call for a ride when you get released, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And expect to be drug tested when you see me, okay? Because
Yes,
you
sir.
do drug offenses, and if there's anything in your system that's not supposed to be there, it won't be good for you, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll see you next month. Good luck. Thank you all.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. I think me and Mr. Wyatt and Mr. Jenkins were ready for you. Thanks for waiting.
All right, I'm en route. Hang on a second.
Okay, that's fine. I think I did all those. I did. That's. But, we're getting close. It's a big jail. Yep. All right. Are you Tamara Wyatt?
Yes, sir.
All right, if you would raise your right hand and be sworn. You swear or affirm testimony about to give be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
And on the record is your true name, Tamara Wyatt.
Yes.
And do you understand you're charged in this case with possession of marijuana?
Right.
And have you had enough time to go over this case with your attorney?
Yes.
And do you understand your attorney is online with us right now? We're doing this plea electronically.
Yes, sir.
And it looks like y'all worked out a plea agreement for something called deferred. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Your Honor,
What's that?
I believe we actually are doing a time served with a,
Oh, well, I need to look at the plea papers.
this is,
Oh, yeah, it's an adjudication.
yes,
All right, so you previously were placed on probation on a deferred status and now you violated your probation, so you're gonna be sentenced to 45 days in jail with credit for 84 days. Is that right?
Yes.
Is that your understanding? Okay. To the allegations in the state's petition to adjudicate, how do you plead? True or not true?
True.
True? All right, accept your plea of true. Find those allegations are true. You'll be adjudicated, revoked, found guilty, sentenced to 45 days in jail. You'll get credit for 84 days. You'll be time served as of right now, okay?
Yes, sir.
You have any questions about anything?
How long until I can go home?
If this is all you're in jail for, you should be able to go home today.
Today? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You have any questions about anything else?
No.
All right, good luck. Thank you all. Thanks for
thank you,
waiting.
Your Honor.
See you later. Yeah, not even close. You probably played the original thing. Thank you.
Bye, Judge.
See you later. Take Mike with you. Sorry, gone. No, the sign is still up, right? I need one of those things for this. Where did you get that?
I talked to.
You need a bigger mask. You need a bigger mask. No, you need a bigger one. Oh, should I be up here?